Yes, hello everyone. How are you? So this is SS YouTube study, and today I have brought Science Class 7, Chapter 2, Nutrition and Animals. Okay, students. So this chapter I am going to teach you today. Okay. So now, in some time I will be sharing the screen. So then I will be going to show you the PPT as well, and even the slides. So by this content of the slides and by the content of the textbook, you will be very familiar to this chapter. Okay, students, can anyone please tell me which content is better to you, textbook or slide? Please, your time starts now. Your time will be only 5 minutes. Please. Students, there is no comment in the chat box. What is this? Please. Okay, students, no problem then. We will now just move to our chapter. Okay, students, so I have already told you that today I'm going to teach you chapter 2, Nutrition and Plants. Yes. 1 minute, please. Just screen problem is there, so this will be solved in some minutes only. So we will get start. Yes, so now I'm going to share the screen. Yes, students, can you please see my screen? Yes, I have shared the screen. 1 minute, please. Yes, the screen has been shared by me. Yes, the screen is very much clear to you, I think so. So now I will just move to the backward side and I will just zoom the screen properly. Yes, the zoom screen will be to 40 to 50 degree. Please, yes. See, this screen is here. Now, nutrition and plants means we are going to do today. Yes, students, the screen problem is there here, but I will just try my best for your studies. Yes. So now nutrition in plants. You have learned that chapter 1 that the plants can prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis, but also cannot. Animals get their food by from the parts of the either indirectly or directly. Animals eat some fleshy rules, or its records the all organisms including humans requires food for growth, repair and functioning of the body. Animals nutrition includes nutrition requirement, mode of intake of food, and its utilization of body. So if anyone asks you what is nutrition of animals, and the definition will be: animals nutrition includes nutrients required of the mode of intake of food and its installation in the body. I will just highlight it, so please take this note of this. Yes. So now, different ways to take food. Different ways to take food are the mode of taking food into the body. Various in the different organisms. Bees and hummingbird sucks the nectars of the plant. Infant of humans and many other animals feeds on mother milk. Snakes like the python swallows the animals they prey upon. Some aquatic animals filters tiny food particles floating nearby and feed upon them. So this is the activity 2.1. What is the type of food and mode of feeding of the following animals? Write down your observation in the given table. This is the observation which you have to write. This is your homework for today. Okay. You have studied in the class 6 that the full components of many components tries to recall and list them below. So uh, column 1 to 6 is the component of food such as carbohydrates are the complex substance. This complex substance cannot be utilized as such, so they are broken down into the similarly substances. The breaking down of the complex component of complex substance and similar substance. Okay, so this is the means in the one line that is known as complex substance, and in the another line means this separate that is known as similar substances. Okay, so now Amazonic fact. Starfish feeds on animals covered by the hard shells of calcium hydronate. After opening the shell, the starfish pops out its stomach through its mouth to eat the soft animals inside the shell. Okay, the stomach then goes back into the body and the food is slowly digested. Of the stomata and all intestine and the various glands associated with the canal, such as salivary gland, the liver, and the pancreas secretes digestive juices. The digestive juices converts complex. So this is the digestive system diagram. The first one is buccal cavity, the second is salivary gland, the third is esophagus, the fourth is liver, fifth is gallbladder, the sixth is stomach, seventh is pancreas, eighth is small intestine, ninth is large intestine, and 10th is rectum, and 11th is anus. Okay, students. So these are some 11 names of digestive system. There are an 11 systems in a digestive system. Okay, so now digestion in human. We take in food through the mouth, digest and utilize it. The unused parts of the body are defected. How you ever wonder what happened to the body inside the body? The food passes through a continuous canal which begins at the buccal cavity and ends at the anus. The canal can be divided into various compartments like the buccal cavity, food pipe or esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, ending the rectum and the anus. It is not a very long path. These parts together form the alimentary canal digestive tract. The food components gradually get digested as food travels through the various compartments, the inner walls. Okay, and substances of two similar ones, the digestive tracts and the associated glands, together contains the digestive system. Now let's know what happened to the food, different parts of digestive tract. Yes, students, there is one homework, I think so. No, please. Yes, the mouth and buccal cavity. The food is taken into the body through the mouth. The process of food taking into the body is known as egestion. We chew the food with the teeth and break it down manually into the small pieces. Each tooth is rooted in a separate socket in the gums. Our teeth vary in appearance and presence with the function. Accordingly, they are given different names. Okay, students. So now, which one are pencils and this is the teeth. Okay. Now molars, premolars, canals, and incisors. There are four types of teeth which we are having. That is molars, premolars, canine, and incisors. Okay, this is the activity which you have to do now. This is numbers of teeth, lower jaw. This is the home activity. Now you have to do now in front of me, and you have to just on your cameras and just show to me. Please fast. Your time starts now. This is for only 5 minutes. Student, please complete. This is very important. So I am going to check. Student, have you done? Yes, students, have you done? Means reading. Okay. On this 45 wala question, there are some questions which I am going to ask in the chat box or chat. Okay. So now, there is the small intestine. The small intestine is highly collid with is about meters long. It receives the secretions from the livers and the pincers. Beside this wall, also secret juices. The liver is the reddish brown gland situated in the upper part of the abdomen of the right side. This is called a juice that is stored in a sac called the gallbladder. The gland like an important role in the digestion of fats. The pancreas is the large cream colored gland located below the stomach. The pancreatic juices act on carbohydrates, fats, and proteins and change them into similar form. Okay, and its protects requires by our body. This is called as assimilation. In cells, glucose breakdowns with the help of oxygen into carbon dioxide and water and energy is released. The food that remains undigested and unabsorbed enters into the large intestine. Okay, so now small intestine is basically done. So now stomach. The stomach is the largest has the opening into the small intestine and at the other. The inner lining of the stomach secretes mucus, hydrochloric acid, and digestive juices. The mucus protects the lining of the stomach. The acid kills many bacteria that enters along with the partly digested food now reaches the lower parts of the small intestine. Here, the instant juices completes the digestion of the all components of food. The carbohydrates get broken down into the simple sugars such as glucose, fats into fatty acid, and glycerol, and proteins into amino acid. Okay, then absorption in small intestine. Yes. Now, the digested food can now pass into the blood vessels into the wall of the intestine. This process is called as absorption. The inner wall of the small intestine have thousands of finger-like outgrowths. These are called villi, singular villains. Can you guess that the role of villi could be in the intestine? The villi increase the surface area of absorption of the digested food. Each villi have the network of thin and small blood vessels close to its surface. The surface of the villi absorb the digested food material. The absorbed substance and transported via the blood vessels to the different organisms of the body, where they are used to build complex substance such as help in the digestion of cellulose. Yes, students, there is this is one paragraph which you have to read. Please read fast. 1 minute. You are getting only 1 minute. Just please read fast this diagram, please. Yes, students, I think so. You have read this para, so I will just move. So now it's yes, here is it. Many animals, including human, cannot digest cellulose. Animals like horse, rabbit, etc., have the large sacs like structures called salmon between the esophagus and small intestine. Okay, the cellulose of the food is digested here by the action of certain bacteria which are not present in the human. So far, you have learned that animals which possess the digestive system, but there are many small organisms which do not have mouth and the digestive system. Then, how do they acquire the digested food? Yes, this is the question to you. Now, feeding and digestion in amoeba. Yes. Amoeba is the microscope single called organisms found in the pond water. Amoeba has the small membranes or round dense nucleus, many of the small bubbles like vessels. Okay, it is the capsule. Amoeba constantly changes its shapes and positions. It pushes out one or more finger-like projection called pesidia or false feet for movement and capturing food. Okay, so these are some cells which are found in amoeba, that is nucleus, padatum, food food particles. Okay. So now amoeba feeds on some microscopic organisms. When it sees food, it pushes out pesidia around the food particles, engulfs it. The food becomes trapped in a food vessel. Digestive juices are secreted into the food vessels. They act on the food and breaks down into the similar substance. Gradually, the digested food is absorbed. The absorbed substances are used for the growth, maintenance, and multiplication. The undigested residue of the food is expelled outside of by the vessels. The basic process of digestion of food and release of energy is the same in all animals. In a later chapter, you will learn about the transport of food absorbed by intestines to the various parts of the body. These are some keywords. Okay. Absorption, anomia acid, amoeba, acclimation, bile, buccal cavity, canemia, cellulose, digestion, egestion, fatty acid, food vessels, gallbladder, glomerular incisors, egestion, liver, milk teeth, molars, permanent teeth, esophagus, pincers, premolars, pachydermia, rumination, salivary glands, villi, and saliva. Yes, students, here this chapter gets finished, and I have discussed the solutions of this chapter in the last videos. I have discussed the solution of the chapter, so now no need to again discuss the solutions of this chapter. Yes, students, but there are some important words which I am going to now tell you. Yes, yes. Yes, students, I think so. Here I'm not getting the whiteboard. I want to take the whiteboard. So yes, there is some homework for you. Yes, students, you have to do this homework. As a homework, you have to do this 2.1 various modes of reading. Okay, this is your homework which you have to do on your notebook and just submit on Google Classroom. The code I'm not able to share the code now, but I will just share this code on uh, this description box. Okay, students. So now I think so. This chapter has been completed fully. So now no need to again refer your full chapter. Yes. Exercise question I'm not even going to discuss because the all exercise questions has been discussed in the last video. Okay. Yes. Some messages were coming on my Gmail ID. Why sir you're not making one group, one channel? Yes, my one channel is there on YouTube, so I will just try to make one channel on my WhatsApp number. Please, for some days, due to this exam of students are not paying attention on this WhatsApp, Telegrams pages. So due to when students over the exams, I am going to start the means I'm going to make the WhatsApp or Telegram का मैं कुछ channel or I'm going to make one group. Okay, so that you can means join this. Yes, right. Yeah. uh yes, you have to do some. Yes, one Gmail came, so I want an question and answer. You want to discuss or you want just for referring? I'm not getting a question. You just want for the referring. Yes, I will just show you. 1 minute, please. Yes, students, 1 minute. Referring is not here. Yes, students, I got that means that PDF or that page. So I will just share this screen. Please, 1 minute, please. Yes. Yes, students, can you please see that? Yes. Now see, this is the NCRT solution for class 7, chapter 2 nutrition in plants, and this is the PDF. I will just post this PDF in description box. I think so. If anyone is not having the videos of last videos, so please take this note of description box. I will just post this link of this Google Docs document in the description box, and just take the note of the description box, and you can see my all the solutions. Okay. Yes, I think so. We'll just stop this screen. Any doubt? Yes, in from the next video, I will just start the our meeting from the Google Meet. So for everyone can join my meeting, and we can conduct a class like a classroom online teachings. Yes, I will. Nowadays, my class is going on very nicely, so I'm feeling very good. Yes, I will just start. Yes. Can I, student, please post this link of this Google document of chapter 12 in chat box? Yes, see, now I'm going to post this, and I will just write here. Yes, this is the link for solution for chapter 2. Yes, see, I have posted the link in the chat box, and you can take the note of the chat box. So please take this note of the chat box, and you can see my notes. Yes. Um, Yes, child, what is your doubt? What is amoeba? Yes, amoeba is basically formed in the water. Means water का जो surface है उसमें basically we can form an amoeba, and due to that amoeba के वजह से we can हम बीमार पड़ सकते हैं, means we can get a health issue due to that. Amoeba is not good, and basically amoeba is formed on bread. Means when we put the bread in 3 to 4 days in the pack, that on that we can get a amoeba. Yes. Can I just play a short PPT of this? 1 minute, please. I will just get the PPT. Yes, students, I have got this PPT. 1 minute, please. Yes, this is the PPT of chapter 2 nutrition in animals. Okay, students. So now, animals nutrition, that is the mode of taking food by the process of neutralization, is called as nutrition. And there are animals nutrition includes the nutrition requirement, mode of taking food in utilization of food, and digestion is the process by which complex food substances are broken down into similar substance, is called as digestion. The different way of taking food is this name of the animals, kinds of food, and mode of feeding. Students, you can take the screenshots of this. So please read this different ways of taking food will compulsory come in your exam. So please take the screenshot for in 2 minutes fast. Yes, I think so you have taken the screenshots. These are animals. So now, digestion in human, the main parts of the alimentary canals are the buccal cavity, mouth, and these are the some names of the digestion system. So this is the mouth and buccal cavity. This is the tongue. Yes, these are some parts of the tongue. This green is sour, pink is salty, yellow is sweet, and blue is bitter. So now teeth, there are 4 types of teeth, that is molar, premolar, incisors, and canals. Yes, this is the food pipe, stomach, and small intestine. This digestive system. absorption of digestive system, digestion in grass eating animals, that is ruminant, that is cows and that. So now foods and modes of food in plants, this is the activity. Effect of saliva, this is the activity which you have to do, students. Yes, this here we complete this slides. Yes, students, I have played very small ppt because students, there is no use, because I have explained you the topic by the textbook, so no need to explain you by the slides. Yes, in the next chapter of chapter 3, fiber to fabric, I am going to explain you by the ppt only. Okay, so this chapter ppt is very small, so I didn't explain you by ppt, so I have explained you by the textbook. But in the next chapter, I am going to explain you by slides only, because slides are very important. Okay, please take this note of slide. Yes. Yes, students, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment YouTube channel, that is SS YouTube Study. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Otherwise, you will not get the notification in front. Please take this note. Okay, students. So till then, bye. Yes. Now I will just end this broadcast. So bye. Have a nice day. Bye. Meet in the next broadcast of the next video of the next chapter. Bye. 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 Bye.